Is it possible to cure insomnia? 100%. If you look at the human being, we've got an automatic nervous system, and every human being has this system, and it controls all the automatic functions, but it's in two parts. One part keeps you alive under stress, the other part regenerates tissue. When you're in a chronic stress state, that means that your body is in this fight or flight mode. It's called the sympathetic dominant state. And insomnia is one of the most dangerous conditions out there because literally sleep is when your body regenerates. So what you have to do, there's three things you have to look at: physical stress, chemical stress, and emotional stress. Physical stress you can identify on a static and stress x-rays. You can look at a posture analysis to see if the posture is off. That'll indicate that there's some type of physical stress contributing. Chemical stress is poor sleep, but also poor diet and medication use. Because medications, literally, some could be life-saving, and a lot of them are just prescribed for a stress response, such as blood pressure, cholesterol, and type 2 diabetes medications. So look at the chemical stressors, and then look at the emotional stressors. Now, we teach a number of different techniques, such as diaphragmatic breathing, neurolinguistic programming, heart math breathing. I mean, there's a number of different techniques out there to reprogram that brain, because when we're in a chronic state of stress, your brain starts to fire that in those stress responses all the time. So looking at insomnia is not a problem, but it is an alarm of an underlying stress state. And you only have physical, chemical, and emotional to address. Once you address those, then look at our sleep restriction videos. And this is like hitting a reset button on your brain. You've got to prepare your mind for sleep. So this means journaling and reading. Journaling, you're going to write down what you did that day, what you're going to do the next day, and any emotionally charged event. Now, this works on my patients who have like Parkinson's or MS. You can't read what they're writing, but the fact they're thinking a thought, putting a mark on a paper, calms that subconscious. Then read a paper book 15 minutes before bed. This calms down the brain. Make sure it's not anything interesting, like no Zane Grey novels. I grew up with those. Those are amazing. But something boring, okay? Absolutely no TV, no cell phones, no iPads, no computers before bed. That does two things. One, it emits a blue light, which limits melatonin production, but also passively staring at a screen puts your brain in a beta wave state, and that is a stress response. So journaling, reading, realize that your brain or your body goes through these 90-minute cycles called rapid eye movement. And this is when your body is in, almost a coma, where most of your energy is going for that cell production or regeneration. When you complete that 90-minute cycle, your eyes open, then they close. And if there's any light source, and I'm talking enough light to see your hand in front of your face, bam, that fight or flight system kicks up, and you got to get up to pee or roll over because you're uncomfortable. And that's the biggest contributing factor, is not understanding what sleep is. That sleep is the regenerative period of your day. Sleep is the most important part of your day. So resetting that circadian rhythm, it's a 3-week-long exercise where you're going to change your habit patterns. So check out our sleep restriction videos, but address the underlying causes of insomnia, and you will see the solution in about 7 days if you're addressing everything correctly.